Going for exactly 62 knots, positive rate. Flaps 10. Notice I'm still on the exact same heading. Keep that 62 knots, don't let it accelerate. You want to keep on climbing. Positive rate, flaps up. We'll get back up to our starting altitude. Right about there. Level out, let the aircraft accelerate back to our 90 knots. That'll be the termination of the maneuver. So you noticed how I'd like to pitch down. When you're slightly banked, that means you're not quite coordinated, which leads to a much higher possibility of a spin.
Right.
So that's why heading and control and bank control is important as well.
Uh-huh.
All right, you want to give it one more try?
Yeah.
All right, we're back up to 90 knots and 310 heading, 6,500 feet. Your controls.
All right, my controls. And I mean, am I putting too much right rudder in it and just ailerons, everything, or? No,
you're letting the aircraft bank. You need to spend more time looking outside. Don't look inside as much.
Okay.
You're looking inside to do a quick look at the airspeed.
Okay.
That's the only airspeed and vertical speed. Those are the only two you really need to be looking at on a regular basis during the recovery.
Right. Okay. All right. We'll do our maneuver. We'll go 1500. Pitch up for altitude.
Well, you want to maintain 6,500, so you pitch to maintain altitude.
Right.
We're actually too high, so you do let the
pitch
now,
up.
see how look outside.
Yeah, we're already drifting.
Yep.
Okay. Flaps 10. Accelerator 60. So flaps 20.
So pitch down at 60. Pitch down. Pitch
6 down.
Because we're pitching down as if we are on an approach.
Right. All right. Stabilize. So we go throttle idle. Now we pitch up for the stall. There's the stall. Nope, don't do that, don't do that.
No, immediately flaps 20.
Nope, lead flip 20.
Hold that 62 knots. Positive rate.
Positive rate, flaps 10.
Go. Stabilize, positive rate, flaps up.
And we climb back up to our original descent, our original altitude.
Yes, sir.
And there we are in that. And we'll terminate it. Oh, we ever get back up there? Come on now.
No, that was better. We were still drifting on heading a little bit. Yeah, we'll talk about that more on the ground.
Okay.
You want to go and do let's go ahead and turn left heading 180 and let's go and do a power on stall.
Okay.
I think the big thing will help you out on that a lot more is looking outside more.
Alright.
You're only taking a quick look at airspeed and vertical speed, but your main reference as far as flying the airplane is outside.
Okay.
Watch your altitude. And we're looking for 90 knots, right? We're already at 110. That's one of the big secrets to really flying the airplane well is attention to detail, precision control.
Yeah.
Alright, whenever you're ready, let's go ahead and do a power on stall.
Alright, it's power on stall. Brave maneuver, still good. Nobody up there that I see.
We can forego the clearing turns.
Okay. Alright, so power on stall, we go throttle full. No, we do as we're taking off. So we would go down to 1500 RPMs. We would wait. Then we'd slow down to our rotate speed, right? 1500 rotate speed. Go to the rotate speed, throttle full, pitch for the stall. And then once we're on the stall, we break the stall full and we climb out of it. Correct?
Correct.
Alright. I go 1500.
Twin Cessna 149 Alfa Romeo, contact Albuquerque Center 127.8.
Still drifting off your heading.
2785, 9 Alfa Romeo. Have a good day, sir.
Throttle full for the stall.
More right rudder. See how you're uncoordinated right now?
Yeah.
There you go.
We're still gonna go. We're still drifting. Why? Come on, why? I don't understand that.
Want me to demonstrate one real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, my controls.
Alright, controls.
Alright, 6,500 heading 180. We'll go to 1,500 RPM. Nice and smooth, by the way. A little bit slow. Unless you're setting the power for a recovery, be smooth on the throttle. Yeah, be nice to the engine. Then we'll hold our heading, 180. Remember to pick a reference point outside and fly according to that reference. No, there aren't very many with the haze.
Alright.
At 60 knots, nice and smoothly apply throttle and simultaneously pitch up. Plenty of right rudder. Till we get stall. Just let the nose come down. We'll lose maybe about 50 feet or so, pitching for 62 knots, which is best angle of climb. Until we call positive rate, terminate the maneuver. We're back at 6,500, accelerating back to 9 knots.
Okay.
Alright, you want to try it again?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we're actually pulling up though. I mean, are you at any rudder or like a lot of right rudder or?
Enough to stay coordinated.
Okay. Alright. Because every time I start to go up, I'll either start drifting to the left or I'll overcorrect and start going to the left. And I don't know. Just.
We'll go ahead and give her another try.
Alright. Alright. I'll go 1,500. We're actually going.
Look at how uncoordinated we are.
Yeah, why?
You're not putting in enough right rudder. Here, keep on pitching up and see what happens. And look how it wants to roll.
Yeah.
Your heading was better this time, but remember, when you're doing a power on stall, you have a lot of extra torque compared to a power off stall.
Right.
That means you have a lot of left turning tense. Torque, P factor, spiraling slipstream, all want to make the airplane turn left and yaw left. So you have to compensate when you're doing high power and low speed with more right rudder. You don't have to worry about as much when you're doing power off stalls because you don't have that torque.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and turn right heading 360. You want to try one more?
Yeah, we can.
Alright, let's do it on a northerly heading.
Past it one, don't you? Oh.
Man, that's the bad news. Your camera is working perfectly, I think, and it's not recording at your best. Meanwhile, I've seen you fly much better without the camera. Maybe it's just the Hollywood jitters.
Yes. Left base runway 22, contact.
Let's go and give it one more try.
3 information, Charlie is current.
That was left base for 22.
Affirmative.
929, thank you.
Alright.
Shark 929, contact tower 118.3.
929, contacting tower. Thank you.
Altitude. .62 knots.
Pipeline 8 Romeo Alpha, radar service training, squawk VFR frequency approved.
Hey, Romeo Alpha, Falcon VFR, good day, sir.
Okay, but when you're actually on back to 62, you want it to actually accelerate there as well, right?
No, when you get to 62, you pitch up and you hold that 62.
Oh, okay. Until you get back to your altimeter.
Until you call positive rate, and then you terminate the maneuver and recover back to your original altitude.
Right.
Maintain 5,000, expect visual approach runway 22.
Alright, our discretion descent to 5,000 feet. We'll plan on the...
Alright, let's go ahead and let's do a set of steep turns.
Okay. Alright, there. Go.
Go ahead and take it back down to 6,500. On the 360 heading. Notice how we drifted off our heading again? So for this maneuver, let's go ahead and use downtown as our reference. You can't miss it.
Uh-huh.
So let's go ahead and turn a little bit more. We'll use that as our reference point for the maneuver. Meanwhile, you're still climbing.
Emerald approach, to request.
Alright, once you get back down to 6,500 and 90 knots, we'll go ahead and do a
326, expect one turn holding at Goonie for sequence. Hold as published and report established. What's your next radar approach request? Roger, tower Alicia, I'll climb out and circling instructions.
Alright.
Alright, whenever you're ready.
Alright. Great. Alright. We are on what? 3-3. Alright, yeah, we got downtown anyways.
Yep.
Alright, so rolling.
Add some power to maintain altitude. Yep, pitch up, pitch up. Otherwise you're going to lose altitude. You're still losing altitude. Keep on pitching up. So we need to gain altitude, right?
Yeah. Which we do what? More power and more.
Go ahead and keep the turn going. Don't level out.
Alright.
So right now, look at what your bank angle is. You're nearly 55 to 60. Private pilot standards are 45.
I could have swore this was 45 right here.
Well, but just a moment ago you were here.
Oh, okay.
And that line right there is 60.
Right here.
But one of the best ways to climb is to take a little bit of your bank out and let some of that lift convert to vertical.
To actual.
As you start to come up on your altitude, we increase our bank a little bit and translate it back to turning energy. Same thing if we, let's go ahead and get a little too high. So let's take the bank out a little bit, keep our pitch up. See how we get too high?
Yeah.
Now watch this.
Turn 5 degrees right.
We go ahead and
runway 22.
put in a little bit of extra bank. Look at how quickly it wants to come down.
Uh-huh.
And as we come up on it, we go ahead and level out, or we go ahead and level out just a little bit. So it's a keep the turn going. We're going to level out on the at the end of this turn. We'll level out at our original point.
Okay.
So keep going 45 degrees, right about there, about 45 degrees. 6,500 feet. Downtown is over here. I know I kind of discombobulated a little bit,
gotcha.
keeping the turn in. So, coming up on our reference point, and you're a little early. There you go. Now go ahead and pull the power out, otherwise you're going to climb, and pitch down, otherwise you're going to climb. And that's it. So yeah, the big reason we were losing altitude there is you were almost to 60 degrees of bank.
Yeah.
Now you can do a steep turn at 60 degrees of bank. I mean, here, let me show you real quick. My controls.
All right, your controls.
You know, I can roll in to 60 degrees of bank.
Cleared high tack in, runway 22 approved.
And maintain altitude, but you'll notice that, oops, what it takes is quite a bit more back pressure. A lot, quite a bit more G's.
Oh yeah, that's what I was feeling. I was like, well, I don't remember this many on 45.
And it's not exceptionally difficult, nor is it dangerous or anything. It just requires a lot more precision. And there's my point. Roll out and reduce power simultaneously. You want to give it one more try to the right? All right, your controls.
All right, my controls.
Southwest 162 and airport is 11 to 12 o'clock.
Roll out.
Port side.
We're looking, it's just a little hazy, a little bit of dust still out here.
Rather a little than a lot.
Yeah, it's true. Man, it's dry up here.
Yeah.
So you're losing altitude, so take out some of your bank. Pitch up just a little bit extra. Just a little bit. All right, as you come up on your altitude, roll it back. Right, you're actually already there. Just so remember, you're mostly concentrating outside.
Yeah, we're a Baltimore crew, and you guys can have some of our water and snow in a heartbeat.
You feel that?
Do the